Yeah, used to have dreams of making 100K, I made 100 grand, weren't enough. Used to have dreams of making a mill, then I made mills, weren't enough. Gotta pay tax, payment due, just to see a million you gotta make two. Of course the money changed me, I would hope that the money changed you. Cause when you're broke you will do mad things, and when you're broke you will do bad things, and when you're broke you will do sad things. We grew up poor and we had to make do. Some will break, some break through. Me and those guys went the same school. I see a video the other day, now them man they take food. Mad. Drugs ain't cool. Drugs ain't cool. But the place we're from, people want a space to escape to. Where we're coming from is painful. Where we're coming from is hateful. Yeah. Round there need an angel. Feel like Heaven Everett on Gabriel. Yeah. Living round there's taxing. Won't end on the 5th of April. Northwest now they do. Round there Cain and Abel's. That's brothers killing brothers, done him on the mains. They will let it go in Plainview. Whoosh! On the roads there will be blood. Daniel Day-Lewis playing Daniel Plainview. Yeah! And make it to the cradle. Till they wanna kill us all prenatal. A sister giving birth can be fatal. Just being poor, gotta pay that expense. That's life in the London borough of Brent. I let that rhythm run still. Round here's mad, don't you know? West, Northwest, North Wheezy, however you wanna say it. Rest in peace, Tubby T. Listen, look, I am from an ends where man sell drugs, go buy designer menswear. Watch is better than the businessmen wear. One-on-ones are rare and rarely end there. Seeing through a different kind of lens here. Anywhere from Kilburn up to Edgware. Anywhere from Kensal Green to Wembley. Anywhere from Stonebridge down to Camden. Anywhere from Harlesden up to Hatchen. Oh, this sounds so good I have to extend. Anywhere from Harrow down to Acton. Anywhere from Moser up to Hendon. Anywhere from Shepherd's Bush to Drayton. Anywhere from Ladbroke Grove to Ealing. Anywhere from West Kent back to Hampstead. Anywhere from Willesden up to West End. Anywhere from anywhere from my ends to your ends. Northwest, North Wheezy, however you want to say it. Hey composers, let that rhythm run still. This is GRM Radio. My name is Bashy. Being poor is expensive. Love, respect. Listen, man, you could be watching any video in the world right now, but you're watching this one. Thank you. We appreciate it. I am Bashy. Being poor is expensive. Yes. Love, you don't know. My childhood was lovers rock, rhythm and blues, dancehall. Man used to go bonkers at Conkers, Pogs and playing marbles. I love British Bulldog, hide and seek and pass the parcel. Street Fighter, round the time that Righty played for Arsenal. Fast forward, money up against the schoolyard wall. Go home, watch X-Men and marvel at Hey Arnold. Look, I was still a virgin, but all of my thoughts carnal. Like, can I hit your G-spot, baby? Throw it back to Wayne Marshall. Dark horse, but was a sensitive child. Temperament mild, never been wild, rarely was riled. Presentable wild, was never in style. Man never had an AV, wasn't wavy and yet I stood out. But I was sweeter than Laos, golden syrup, always a smile. Before the ends of my poor choice of friends made me vile. Man would have been different if I grew up in Chaffington Giles. But I grew up in KG, made me cagey. Lucky that I always got home safely. I only know that looking back on it now. Saw my first strap at 15, I was just chilling at my pals. He let me hold it. Fucking hell, that could've went south. But to his credit, took it back, cleaned it and wiped it all down. He pulled out a stack, I'd never even seen that amount. He said to roll with him, so I rolled with him for a bit, then I bounced, naive to it all. But that's the kind of thing I was round. The writing was on the wall, needed more than parkour to get out. I'm telling you how. Good kids turn foul, soft kids turn shower. I'm showing you how. Sweet boys turn sour. My mum was around, my dad was around, raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow. The zones get you with the influence. That's how it is in most instances. Where do we come from? North Wheezy. At the time, growing up wasn't easy, please believe me. So even though the ends is picturesque and leafy, underneath the surface it is greasy. Different day, same feces. Started at school, Brent Cup, started at Bull. A hard tackle was the start of it all. Friends on the side of the pitch starting to taunt. Now on the summer holidays, see them at parties and war. Them fun fairs weren't fun affairs, but were hard to ignore. Stand by the bumper cars and screw the upper side to your board. Physically or mentally, then back to Kensal Green. I could have been a rest in peace and Kilburn times many times, but it weren't my time. Lucky I was acting, I was early on my grind, early on in life. Man were violating all my pride. Thoughts were swirling and swirling till there was murder on my mind. Good you, but I was turning to survive. I end up purchasing a knife. Next man to try a ting is getting chinged. Laws of attraction is a thing. As the universe would have it, man tried it, went home and grabbed it, came back a savage and tried to stab him. He jumped back and started Justin Gatlin. I chased him and tried to catch him. He's lucky I never caught him. I'm lucky I never caught him. If I did, I would've. The karma that would've bought me, been arrested by the morning. 2 sets of parents bawling, my mum would've never fought it. Thought I was chilling at Courtney's. Yeah, I know that sounds sordid, but everything that I saw did. Good kids turn foul, soft youths turn shower. Look, I'm telling you how. Sweet boys turn sour. Look, my mum was around, my dad was around, raised me well, but soon as I come out the house, wow. The zones get you with the influence. That's how it is in most instances. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. That's where we're coming from, man. We're coming from these places and these spaces that draw you out. You get me? Can corrupt some of us, where sweet boys and sweet girls can turn sour. Coming from the hood, man, being poor is expensive. Time is expensive. The ultimate price and the ultimate cost is your life. Life is expensive. Yeah, man, let's go. Compozers, Bashy. Whoa. GRM Radio. Rest in peace, Dennis Brown. Love. Go. What's the meaning of life? Get rich or die, trying to live meaty and die. Naturally, gradually, atrophy, actually. Back where we live, at a dream. Getting out of there, gotta do a Mazzoline. Might even have to Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody wanna check you. Grab your queen, get your chessboard casually done. Dirty, splash with bleach. Get lead in your head, escaping unleaded gargantuan feet. Northwest is gasoline for the Patek Philippe. Man will jump on you like a trampoline. Gotta bounce, man are starving, have to eat. Got food in your yard, slip, it might be bon appetit. Any day of the week of the year could turn into Halloween. That's brothers at your door, wearing masks and a bag of sweets. And man, I got rockets in their pockets, not handkerchiefs. And end up in a newspapers, but rarely the magazines. To capture these tales, need more than Bayo tapestries. These brothers rap the streets, but they're POV fantasies. I got allergies to them alley G's. Wearing ballies, chatting grease, air to my ears, cause they chatting breeze. Used to buy kebabs down at Ali B's. Stopped cause I'm a beast. Dango in KFC sadly ended in tragedy. That's why I go comptoir and grab a tagine. A barbecue ribs, a shrimp and a mac and cheese. Or stay home, season up food, cook a gal and me. Or go to my aunt's, I grab a soup, a yam and dasheen. Brothers like to say it's all love. That's a fallacy, they'll kill you when you're loved in reality. Guaranteed contempt bred from familiarity. When you're a black man like Malamy, that's normality. That's why I keep myself to myself. I'm in my shell like a langoustine or a lobster. That's 20 years before the films I was doing, winning Oscars. I didn't need the movies to be surrounded by those monsters. I didn't need Guy Ritchie to be surrounded by those mobsters. From NW, the same as any other youth, but conscious. Knowing I was lucky's weighing heavy on my conscience. Cause where I'm from there's many Dan Kaluyas, many tossings. Damsons in the stress just looking for other options. Could be a John Boyega or a Damalola. Even when you're not involved, the zones involve you. and it never stops. When you're older, think it's over. Bah, bah, bah. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You lot are drawing me out. You're drawing me out. Hey, amazing, man. The album, Being Poor is Expensive. I'm just bringing you to my ends, to northwest London, London Borough of Brent, where I grew up. Like I say on the album, man, I assume everyone's ends is as violent as mine. We all got similarities where we grew up. It's mad. Let's go. Bunch of blessed man around me, keep it real all the time. There's not a yes man around me. 1 or 2 killers, beg you don't test man around me. Less is more, so I keep less man around me, but the ones that I do, 30. Proofs in the pudding, no they won't desert me. When it gets sticky, stand firmly, never crumble, never break. And when it's for the love, not the money, that's the icing on the cake. Went from hundreds and thousands to $1 million cake. That's what I call chefing. That's how I bake. And yeah, the grass is greener, but it's hiding more snakes in a form of fake love and some dodgy handshakes. And brothers want beef, but it's long. Man will take it beyond. It's best we just keep it plant-based. Yeah. Give me my flowers while I can still smell them. Been to hell and back so mum can live in heaven. Grew up on the ends, I saw a lot of things and can't forget them. Post-traumatic stress, got a lot of demons trying to quell them. Trying to unlearn all the bad traits that I've developed. Usher in a new frame of mind, this is my confession. Maintaining balance in my cerebellum. Any given day living on a spectrum. Euphoric bliss to some deep depression. All the colours in between. Gotta make a conscious effort. Suicide our cruelest weapon. Takes a second. Life is precious. Life is precious. Life is lesson. All I'm saying, check your brethrens. I got friends I cannot message. Should have message. Never checked my gram before she passed. I am now regretting. Rest in peace, Nana. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm so glad I said it when I saw you round Febish. Tears in my eyes as I write. I weren't prepared, but I'll be alright. My dad's an old school tough guy. I rarely see the man cry. But when his mum died, he reverted to a young child. In that moment in him I saw knowing one day that would be me, the cycle of life. My child watching me as I break down inside. Just the thought alone got me losing my mind. Just the thought alone got me praying for mine. Praying for time. Praying for time. Praying for health. Praying for life. More life. It's GRM Radio, the Compozers. My name is Bashy. Being Poor is Expensive is the LP, it's the album, it's the record. And I'm just giving you a glimpse to my ends, to my zones. I grew up in Kensal Rise, Kensal Green, surrounding areas Harlesden, Kilburn, Willesden, Edgware, Hampstead, Stonebridge, all the ends, man, St. Raph's, Monks Park, Church Road. Just giving you a glimpse to the zones where we grew up, how we were living, what we were experiencing. And right now, just peeling back the layers for you. That's right. Northwest London to the world. We got everyone from Northwest, Southeast, up and down the UK. You don't know. GRM Radio. Composers. Being poor is expensive. The album's out now. Love. Let's go. Late night dinners in the West End with best friends, talking investments, midnight in balance, hatching plans for my nest egg. Next 10 years you'll see who has what where, was smart, who hasn't, who hadn't and haven't. Splash it all for the drip is silly and sounds backwards. If I splash for the drip, could be covered in gallons, but the $5 coat don't keep you fed when you're famished, or when a pandemic's gripping the planet. Can you manage? In times of uncertainty, emergencies, do you have it? Or was you too busy not planning and hackersanning? Too many too busy TikToking, doing a challenge. These are the type of conversations I am having. Being candid, can't engage if they are vapid. Keep it rapid if the chat is not to flourish but to languish. Last 5 years I have really been mashing. Big dough but can't stop until the income's passive. Living off my assets. True, we grew up poor, we never had the access to the information. Finance was a different language. When you've never had it and you have it, wanna have it large instead of living average. Hard to understand it if you're not from there. Still I got here. Now I see the game clearer like Edgar Davids through a different lens. In the highest bracket, who can offer advice? Most never seen in their life what I pay in taxes is more money, more possibilities, higher standards. From Zoopla to modern house, I'm picking out a palace. Fire and bull, picking out palettes, picking out paints. Refined taste, I've developed my palate. Delicate balance, my bank balance. Fruits of my labor and given talent. Ain't what you make is what you keep, age-old adage. Them cars are so savage when climbing those ladders, and make M's after runs like Mo Farah. Man invest in funds, I'm so thorough. Man's got life insurance, got cover. A man's from Northwest 10, I'm so gutter. But been White House, invite from Obama. Man don't care for beef, but don't mince my words, I don't stutter, I still suck your mother. If disrespect is something that you I will still turn up. I'm the same whether with the gang or one up. I'm not too tough to do a runner. Too much pride will put you under. How many man could have still been alive if they would have just backed down? I wonder. There's too much killings over nothing and the reasons are getting dumber and dumber. Dumber and dumber. Dumber and dumber, I'm feeling number and number. How you kill a man you used to call your brother? How you kill a man and used to yam food from his mother? I read about a killing, it fucked up my whole summer. One day we'll meet again, my brother, inshallah. Coming from a borough where it's nothing but Wahala wanna come up. How much mental fortitude must one muster? I got it out the mud without hunter. I wanna live a coon on my tutter, but product of my environment to which I come accustomed. I grew up round killers, round fraudsters, round shutters. I grew up round dreamers, round genius, round hustlers. I grew up on the ends where you're taught a load of rubbish. My mind was unjust, so I had to make adjustments. Cause I carry pain, all the shit that man suffered. Jesus take the wheel while I'm playing Buju Banton.
God mercy.
It's GRM Radio. It's the Composers. Salute to Posty every time. Being poor is expensive. The album out now. Go get it. Hey. Hey. You could have watched any video in the world right now, but you watched this one. Love. Thank you.